Hello, hello. Welcome to Inklings with Irina, the weekly energy show connecting you to your intuitive guidance system. So thanks for joining me today. I am doing something very special, something that I rarely do and was inspired to do for you today, which is a card reading, a group card reading. So as you guys hop on, make sure you give me a hello so I know you're here. And I'm going to pull cards for the first three people that hop on. It's so windy here. I love it though. We're finally getting some movement of air because it's been very static and stagnant. And when things are static and stagnant, it just feels, we feel stuck. It's like something's got to shift. Action needs to happen. And card readings are a wonderful way to make informed decisions when it comes to action taking. Hello, Sally. Great to have you. So this is one of the many ways that I connect with my clients, both my one-on-one clients as well as those clients in my intuitive energy adventure, my group program, is that I teach them how to use very sacred tools, both ancient and modern, to tune into the energies around them and make the most informed decisions possible. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Irina Miller. I'm an intuitive energy guide, and I have been guiding women for over 20 years in a variety of sacred tools, using my unique energetic system and blend to help them arrive at an answer and a decision that sits well with their soul. So thanks for joining. Hi, Tom. Great to have you. Elle, hello, hello. So card reading. Let me open with this and say, when it comes to the cards, the way that I interact with them, my intention is I use them to help me tune into the weather, so to speak, just like a weather report. We wake up in the morning and we see, okay, do I expect wind today, sun, rain? And then based on that, you can make a decision and not catch yourself later on in the day in a bind, somewhere where the temperature drops and you're freezing, or you get caught out in the rain because you didn't bring an umbrella. But you get to decide. It's not weather or life happening to you. You have free will. I truly believe that. So when I pull cards, the idea behind it, my intention is I'm saying, okay, this is the energy that's around you. Expect windy weather today. And with that windy weather, you get to decide what you want to do. If you decide to go to another state, then you wouldn't have to deal with the wind, right? So it's not like, oh no, it's going to be windy. The monthly sirens are going to be going off. Oh, life is over. No, I could have done this live from inside, but I wanted to be outside in this beautiful, beautiful, cooler day. We've had a lot of hot ones recently, and I wanted to share that with you. So when I read the cards, know that this is for you to make a decision with. Okay, so I'm shuffling the cards here. So I'm going to pull those three cards. Wonderful. So Sally, I saw you hop on first. So I'm going to pull a card for you. And then the way that I do this, and I'm going to, as well at the end, pull one group card for everybody who tunes into this, and we will get a group message. And it's amazing how this works, but it does help us, even when it's a group reading, and tune in because you might hear something that I'm sharing with Sally that really resonates for you and helps you arrive on an answer. Hi, Tammy. Great to have you. So I'm just holding Sally in my heart and I'm asking, what is the most important thing that Sally know right now in this moment? Whatever's going on, what's the most important thing? And I pull, Page of Wands. So there are court cards in the tarot deck, and I'm using the Rider-Waite, the brilliant, radiant Rider-Waite. Oh gosh, that's a tongue twister. There are many different kinds of cards out there. There's the tarot deck. There's there are oracle decks. Oracle decks, you don't have to spend a lot of time and energy memorizing and studying and practicing for years and years before you feel skilled to read with. You can hop on with oracle cards right away. Tarot, it doesn't have to be memorization, right? There are other ways to learn it that I really prefer, but it does take some time and effort and energy and discipline to learn the tarot. So with the Page of Wands, this is part of the courts. Oh, I love this. So you have your knight, your king, your queen, and your page. And page represent messengers and youthful energy, exuberant and exciting. And wands represents ideas and inspiration. So Sally, around you right now, you might notice that inspiration is coming your way. A message of something new, inspiring, and joyful, maybe even playful or adventurous, is coming your way. So to be open to that, knowing as well astrologically what's happening this week is Pluto is going to go direct shortly for all of those who are watching live or in the next day or two. When Pluto goes direct, it means it's the ending of something. Something is going to be released. And in order to often welcome in the new in our life, a new exciting idea, inspiration, we have to have the space for it. We have to have the room, the resources. So I invite you to just be aware if there's anything in your life that has been on the ready to let go of, feel that confidence in letting go of it to welcome in the new. All right, so Tom, you are up next in my little lineup, and Elle, I will pull a card for you. And Tom. So Tom, I'm just holding you in my heart and asking, what is the most important thing that Tom know right now what's going on around him? Let's see. I'm going to do this again. So to clear the deck, I'll knock 3 times. That's one way of many, many different ways. It's just a nice, quick way. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So right now around you, there is this feeling of staying put, stability, not letting go of, maybe even holding on too tightly to something. So ask yourself, what am I resisting letting go of that's going to make it hard to move forward? So taking into account what Pluto's doing this week, love astrology as well. I love weaving that in. Like I said, when I work with my clients, I bring in so many different modalities, and I follow my inspiration and intuition in what I share, whether it's something like a pendulum or crystals or cards or astrology or energy healing. Oh my goodness, and the list goes on and on. I love this work. I've been doing it for a long time, 20 plus years. So 4 of Pentacles, what are you holding on to? What are you resisting that you're just not willing to let go of? Just to take a look at that and see in this moment if there's a possibility of shifting and letting go to welcome in that new energy, right? Because there's a comfort level that comes right now that I get from this, but it's also inhibiting growth. All right, let me know if that makes sense. Okay, wonderful, Elle. I'm going to go ahead and pull. Thanks for all the hearts and love. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. All right, Candy, hello. Oh, goodness. All right, so Candy and Tammy, yes, I will pull cards for you because you're very special and you're in my group, the Intuitive Energy Adventure. Okay, so holding Elle in my heart, I'm going to pull a card for her. What is the most important thing that Elle know right now in this moment? Aha. Ooh, 4 of Wands. Oh, I love how all these 4s are coming up. Stability, celebration. There is a celebration around you, a wonderful opportunity to feel very strong and grounded, as well as festivals. So if you have the opportunity to celebrate, give yourself that chance. That energy is around you. There's something to celebrate. I love it. I love it. And invite friends too. Have fun with it. So it's not a solo celebration, by the way. You see, you've got a lot of friends there with you, friends behind you, outside maybe even. I know you like to hide from the sun, but that feeling of fun, festivals, play. Okay, Tammy and Candy. Tammy, what is the most important thing that Tammy know right now? Ooh, 8 of Swords. Okay, so this is a fun one too. 8 of Swords is a moment where you might feel kind of trapped and you can't see your way out of a situation. So know that all you have to do is that this binding is around you. You just simply wiggle out of it. You can even push the blindfold up out of your eyes, and there's a clear path away from the swords. So you're not as confined. I don't want to use the word trap, but you're not as confined as you think you are. So it's just an opportunity to see things from a slightly different perspective, to give yourself some space. All right, Candy, last card pulled. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thanks, Tammy. All right, so what is the most important thing that Tammy knows? Or I'm sorry, let me do that again. Candy, what is the most important thing that Candy know right now in this moment? Aha, 5 of Swords. Okay, so if you are currently in a situation, it's kind of basically, you know, when they say, you know, you want a win-win solution, you've got, could be an argument, or it could be you're trying to get your point across, or you're trying to just achieve. And it comes to that point where you're going to win, you'll come out ahead, but it's going to come at a cost. And is that cost worth it? So for example, it's like sometimes you lose the battle to win the war. If you remember that phrase, let's say you have a client who just can't understand, because I know your background, Candy, and you're an amazing bookkeeper and great at teaching all of us how to do bookkeeping. Absolutely incredible. Ooh, a little buggy. What I want to say is, let's say you have a client who just doesn't understand like QuickBooks, and they say, oh my gosh, I'm just going to totally take this entry-level QuickBooks, and you say this better than I do. And you tell them, listen, you can do that. You can take this entry-level cost, but no, down the road, you will have to manually transfer all of your entries into the upgraded version. And they're like, I know, that's fine, I'm going to do it, blah, 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 blah. And you could win that war. You could push your point, and say, listen, think long range. Do you really want to do this? You could win that battle. But know that it comes at a cost. It might just energetically drain you. It's just going to feel like, oh, all right, I got my point across, but was it worth it? Maybe I should have just let them do what they wanted. And then when they came back, 6 months, a year, 10 years later, be like, all right, now you got to pay the piper. you got to work it out. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. And then so one last card for the group. Yay. Okay, so what is it? The most important thing for everybody who's tuning in, this is a group reading. You can even hold your hands on your heart. For those of you who are watching live or later on in the replay, if there's something that you have been desiring to know about, I'm just going to ask on your behalf, what is the most important thing you know right now? Okay, ooh, the moon. I love this card. Very intuitive card as well. Things might seem a bit scary or in the dark, right? Because it's nighttime in this card, meaning that there are shadows and things lurking, maybe like dogs howling outside at the moon and wild crabs crawling out of the river. Right, that represents our subconscious, what might be bubbling up for our subconscious, different worries or issues. What I want to say is, it's just a matter of, think of at night when you were a child sleeping in a dark room. Teddy bears could look like gorillas and, Godzilla on the wall with their shadows. But you turn on the light and you see, oh, that's just my teddy bear. I didn't have to be scared of that. So whatever fears are bubbling to the surface right now, take a deep breath. Take a moment to face the fear, and I'll give an extra bonus tip here. I did this last week in the Intuitive Energy Adventure group program. We meet every other Saturday and we do these live sessions, and I teach these sacred practices to those who show up live. And this was all about hand gestures, mudras. And this one is to help you face your fears. You're going to hold your right hand up, your fingers together. This is called Abhaya Mudra. And you just imagine whatever's been coming up for you, fear-wise, scary-wise, just imagine it in front of you, and your hands just nice, soft hand, and you imagine this beautiful glowing light in the palm of your hand, and you just send love. Whatever's you're afraid of, whatever the fear is in front of you, you send love to it as if you were shining the light on it. Like you turn the light on in the bedroom or with a flashlight, a torch, light it up, and then it'll take the power out of the fear. So facing your fears, even though it seems harder and scary at first, it's easier in the long run, and that'll help you with it. Okay, guys, if you had fun with this and enjoyed it, share it with a friend. Spread the love, especially that last reading. This is an important one with Pluto coming up and going direct, because that might stir up a lot of fears about letting go of things, the end of things. Things are ending this week. And you know what? It is for your highest and best that it is. It may not seem like it right now, but whatever is letting go or releasing in your life, it's making room for an even better and bigger dream, what your heart has been calling you to. So share this with a friend if you enjoyed it, pass on the love, and if you want to continue this conversation and do more fun things like this, come on over into my group. Just click the link above and my energy bot will take care of you. So much love to you guys. Thanks for being here live, and I'll catch you later. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy does energy sessions with me.